Today's Pack-a-Punch broadcast is presented by Vesta Nutra. Vesta Nutra, where we can help make sure all your supplements pack a punch.
Hello, welcome to the Pack-a-Punch podcast. My name is Valerie Salm. I am here with the incomparable Mr. Richard Pinner.
How you doing, guys? Hey, Val, what's happening?
Well, a whole lot is happening. I'll tell you what, this is a busy year so far, 2021, and it's pretty exciting. We've got some new exciting changes to talk about, Mr. Richard.
Oh, I like changes. I know we've been doing some innovative developments and some new client aptitudes are coming in and some opportunities. What kind of changes are we talking about?
Well, first of all, our website. We have a brand new website, and that is super exciting for me, at least. I'm very excited about that. We have cleaned it up. We've made it easier to navigate. It's just prettier. It's got a nice girl traveling down a giant mountain on the front page. It's just
awesome.
very exciting. But I think it's a lot easier to navigate, and you can there's a lot of contact us areas, where you can get quotes right there, and it's just, I'm really excited about that.
I did take a quick look at it, and I did like the way the interaction has been highlighted, and some of the graphics have really given us a more current look, more contemporary look. So yeah. I'm excited about it, and I like the way that you can get quotes right away on there. That's pretty impressive. So.
Yes. So that's good. That's very exciting. Some other changes here at Vesta. We're getting some new equipment. We're updating some of our equipment and getting some new all-fill lines, and that's very exciting.
Indeed. Production is taking a step into the next generation.
Yes. We've been doing some aggressive hiring of new employees, and I think we're on the right track. 2021 is going to be a good year, and I know we've been busy. We've been getting a lot of inquiries for quotes, and just people, I don't know, people aren't slowing down. You
made a term about all fill in regards to production. Could you tell our listeners kind of what that is?
Well, that would be for powder projects. Like if you wanted to, you see a lot of workout
protein
jars.
Powders and stuff like that.
Yeah, and so they come in jars, and an all-fill line allows you to just fill up a jar quickly, and then you send it down the line. It gets sealed, and the lid and the label and all that kind of stuff put on. And so we're getting a couple of new lines for that.
And I think that's awesome because, like you were saying, some of the new stuff that's coming in, a lot of our requests are from a lot of the health-oriented sports medicine, sports, workout guys. They're all talking about that protein thing. So with that all-fill thing, I think it's going to be awesome.
Right. Last year we talked a lot about immunity products, and those are still going strong. But as we go forward with goofy coronavirus, people are just realizing there's so much more to immunity than just, your keeping your nose clean and doing that. But it's about your whole body health.
I thought it was like washing your hands like 35 seconds or more.
Right.
I'm cured.
Yeah, exactly. No, but we're finding out so much that, just working out, exercise keeps your immunity boosted.
I heard the big thing about 5,000 milligrams of vitamin C daily now is another big, huge immunity boost. People are talking about that. Instead of the 50,000 milligrams a week, just 5,000 a day kicks your immunity into high gear.
Right, but then your gut health, so prebiotics and probiotics, those things build your immune system. But then not only that, but the after effects of corona. I think we've talked about this once before, where you've got to keep your heart and your lungs strong for the after effects. And so there's just so much that goes into this stupid coronavirus.
Hey, well, beta-glucan. Let's not forget that the beta-glucan oats. And that whole new supplement factor has become a huge immunity factor builder.
Right.
So I'm like, there's a lot of things out there. We are in the midst of a changing of our culture. This COVID-19 has put a different stroke on how people exist, how they function. Valentine's Day, how was yours?
I had a great Valentine's Day. I'm actually going on vacation, so we kind of toned down our Valentine's Day and we got some gifts for each other.
Awesome, awesome, cool.
But we're kind of saving up for our vacation, so But it was good. It was a good day, and we've had a lot of snow here in Indiana, and I know this doesn't even compare to what the rest of the country, rest of the country, oh my goodness.
So wait a minute, where are you going on vacation? You going somewhere cold or warm?
Warm, hello,
hey,
Florida.
Sweet.
Now, some people think I'm crazy for going to Florida because of coronavirus, but I say, oh well, sunshine. I need the sunshine.
It's the hottest spot in the North America right now, as far as USA is concerned.
That's right. So I'm going to go see Mickey, and I'm sure Mickey will be wearing a mask.
Hey, how you doing, kids? Coronavirus got me.
Yeah, well, it'll sound like, hey, kids, how you doing?
I got a mask on. I'm not going to rob you.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. I think Florida's going to be cool. You're going to what, Tampa, Miami?
I'm going to sort of the Tampa area and then over to Orlando. Yeah.
Awesome. That's going to be cool. I've heard some really good things about some of the new exhibits they've got down there, so it should be awesome.
Star Wars. Come on now.
Yeah, hello.
I love Star Wars. Well, so anyway, yes, snow. We have snow all over the country. Poor Texas. Goodness, Texas. I've got a friend in Texas, and I said to her, who would have ever guessed that this stuff would be happening in Texas, of all places?
Tell me about it. I mean, just in general, with this whole climate thing and pandemic thing, just how do people really market in a pandemic? I mean, what kind of a format could we talk about it? Didn't we do something in the showcase genre? Can you talk about that?
Well, yeah. Well, thank you for bringing up the showcase. The showcase was something we haven't really talked about here, but it was an exciting day for us. We had a whole day. You could call it probably a Vesta summit if you wanted to, but we've been calling it the showcase. And we had all the experts from here at Vesta, and we had a meeting there, and we filmed it. It was a big video production. And let's see, we had Sam Kwan, who's our president and our technical director, and he's just chocked full of information. He's just got information that comes out his ears,
I think I think from a perspective of being able to see and hear the company in a really, I guess, informative way, almost in the same way you would do at a trade show. The showcase really served a great asset for us, I think.
Absolutely. And so we also had Steve Langford from the Health Quest podcast.
Awesome.
He helped moderate it a little bit.
There's some great things about him.
Yes. And so it was a great day, a very informative day. And I want to recommend that anybody listening go to vestanutra.com, and you can find links there on the website that you'll get to watch the Vesta showcase.
And I hear it's a winner. Oscar material.
It was really good. We covered a lot about ingredients. We talked a lot about immunity, of course, and then we also, you and I did the segment on the contract manufacturing.
Quite exciting.
Yes. So some of the topics we covered about the manufacturing were just where, if you're wanting to start out, what do you want to start out with?
How do you develop your own supplement? Hey.
Yes. How do you do exactly? And so we started right there, and it starts with a formulation. It starts with keeping what your final product in mind. Do you want this in a bottle? Do you want this in a white bottle? Do you want it in a black bottle? Do you want it in a clear bottle?
Watch out about that black bottle stuff.
Do you want this? Do you want capsules or tablets? What color capsules do you want? Do you need your tablets coated? There's so many questions that go into a supplement development. So the best way to get started, I mean, you can do some research, online and stuff and get started like that. But feel free to call us anytime. Let me just put in a little sales moment here. Feel free to call us. Richard and Morgan, the customer service girl, they'll take you through the steps to get this thing done. And, we might bring up questions that you hadn't thought of, like, how many milligrams go in a capsule? Or what's the difference between a capsule and a tablet?
Oh, yeah.
Or those kind of things.
We will grill them. I mean,
yeah.
Bottom line is we got to have all the current information that's going to make sense.
Yes,
and
exactly.
and then we ask, where's Punchy?
Yeah, Punchy. Well, Punchy, for those of you who don't know, is our mascot. He is a giant pill.
Punchy lives.
And he's very lovable. And he has not had coronavirus. So
Punchy, invincible.
He packs a punch, so therefore coronavirus doesn't come near him.
I have to say, Punchy is awesome. I like that whole visual he has, and his endearing pill form. Yeah. He is the man.
Yeah, he is. He's
Punchy
cool.
Lives. Punchy lives.
He's on the Vesta showcase. So if anybody's interested in seeing who Punchy is, just go watch that showcase. He's at the very end.
Awesome.
So,
Well, I want to say that, it's been incredible now. This is season 2. We're on number 1, and the podcasts are moving along nicely. And we want to say thanks, everybody, for your support. And we want to look forward to having you, check us out at Facebook at Pack-a-Punch Podcast. And don't forget on the net at VestaNutra.com/podcast to see what's happening, because we want to hear from you and we want to make sure we're talking about things that make sense to you. So, Val, let's say goodbye to the folks.
Well, let's make sure we tell them, too. We've got an exciting lineup for this year, because we took a little break here at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
But coming up, we're going to be having some new guests, and that's going to be some interesting information that we'll have from those people. So look for new things and exciting things happening here on the Pack-a-Punch podcast.
Indeed, indeed. Okay, folks, we want to say thanks for listening and Pack-a-Punch.
Goodbye. VestaNutra.com, and there's a place that you can ask the questions about, getting a quote, or you can ask us anything you want. We're here to talk. We want to be your friend.
And then MK7, I've heard so many good testimonials in regards to the cardiovascular rescue factor and how it actually does give people just a really good feeling.
Right. I have a customer that has made his own formulation with MK7, and he puts some vitamin D and a couple of other things in there in his formulation. But he testifies that it has completely turned around his heart situation. He was in almost to a point of having a widowmaker heart attack. He had the big scan done and all that kind of stuff. And he was, at any moment, he could have just plopped over, I suppose. But he has completely, with his formulation, turned around his heart problems, and he is completely clear, and he's got good scans. His doctor's given a complete check off of his health, and he owes it to MK7. He'll tell you it's all about MK7.
Awesome. Do most people take that in a pill or powder form?
Well, we sell it in a powder form. It definitely would come in a pill or a capsule. You can get it in an oil, not from us, but you can get some kind of oil situation going on there. I don't know where you'd get that, but we have the powder here, and so we can make tablets.
One of the best sources from the yeast bacterium and the natural egg. So I'm thinking that's really awesome.
I don't know why you said yeast, but
I'm sorry, soybean. Soybean.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yes. So tablets, capsules. I don't know if you can just take it in a regular powder. I suppose you could. I don't know how you would mix that up, but that's up to you. You can decide that.
Well, I'm just thinking from a perspective of health and cardiovascular, MK7 stands right there at the top. And I think that those points that you brought up were very, very engaging. And the testimonials speak volumes to why people would like to put that into their system.
Right.
I'm thinking, what a unique ingredient, and with so many benefits, I have to say, from our Vesta perspective, it's one of our best movers, and it's for a good reason, because it does work.
Right.
With the gold standard and plateau of cardiovascular being the priority, I think it's a win-win.
There are some people who can't always take vitamin K too. It might have some interactions with medicines they're already taking, like warfarin or Coumadin or something like that. I'm not exactly sure the science of all that. But we do have another natto product called nattokinase, or nattokinase, depends on how you want to say that. It's also made from the fermented soybean bacteria. It's extracted from that, but it doesn't have the K2 in it. So this is going to just be more of a blood circulation thing, helping your blood flow properly. And it's interesting, before I even worked here, my brother went to a doctor, and the doctor, I love it when doctors think outside of the medicinal box, and they think about some alternative and holistic medicines, because that doctor told my brother, start taking nattokinase. And I remember being in a GNC store and hearing and asking my brother, what did the doctor tell you to take? And he was like, natto. I go, what? Natto. Can you spell it? N-A-T.
Natto.
I must have looked really funny in that store, but
I bet that was funny.
Yeah, I thought it was great that doctor would recommend that. Easily that doctor could have said, "Oh, go take some statin drug or something."
Something
some
from
pharma.
Pfizer or Lilly, yeah.
But instead said, "Take nattokinase." So I thought that was pretty neat. So that's another option too.
I mean, it's the supplement community, like I said, is really awakening and finding these are the alternatives that make sense.
Right.
And I'm glad that we're in a position to actually bring those to the world.
Yes.
And we here at the Vesta Farm, the Vesta family, want to say that it's been a wonderful, wonderful day today. And I want to thank you very much for your insight on those products. And hey, guys, don't forget to check us out at Pack-a-Punch Podcast And it's, I believe you can catch us on info@vestanutra.com, Pack-a-Punch, /Pack-a-Punch.
All right.
So
that was a lot of words.
Yeah, Pack-a-Punch, You got, we're at Facebook at, Pack-a-Punch Podcast. Just, give us a call.
Yeah. Or just go to vestanutra.com. That's the easiest way.
You can always see us. Well, thanks, Val, for joining us today. We want to say happy day and Pack-a-Punch.
Woo!
You've been listening to the Pack-a-Punch broadcast, brought to you by Vesta Nutra. If you like what you heard today, please share, like, and subscribe.